Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out Everything by ATEEZ's Jungho. I'm very excited about this one. I couldn't shut up about it when I found out that he's basically getting a K-drama music video from the little teaser that we had. I'm very excited about this one. Everything was one of my favorite songs off of the album, and it's a song that lyrically really struck a chord with me, and I'm very excited to see how it is going to be interpreted in the form of a music video. If you are interested in my original reaction to the full album and my thoughts on the song and what it means to me personally, check out the playlist for AT somewhere up there. And also, let me know if you kind of like dig the new aesthetic of the reactions. I'm always kind of like trying to um, get a better, almost like quote unquote cinematic aesthetic to my videos. I always kind of like feel like I'm failing at that, but I feel like this is more or less something that I can more than live with, and I've switched up to this setup um, a few videos ago since the idol wife reaction, and I'm kind of really digging how kind of like more dramatic it is, which pairs well with some of my goofiness sometimes. So that's a nice little bonus for me to make you feel like you're watching something dramatic and dark, and yet I come off with the "that's what she said" jokes constantly. So if you don't care, that's all good. Also, wanted to touch on the fact that I started last week doing bi-weekly reactions to One Tease on Patreon. So last week I dropped a reaction for episodes 1, 2, and 3. And next week I will be reacting to episode number 4. If you're interested in that, check out the Patreon. We also have obviously Kingdom, where ATEEZ delivered some incredible performances. And there's a few extra ATEEZ related reactions like the K-Star Next Door interview, Jesse's show interview, and Woo Young's appearance on Fill in the Blank is also available on Patreon. If you're interested, let's get into this reaction. I'm very, very excited. And I don't want to cry, but goddamn. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's a relationship. He's about to lose her. Fuck, there's fire. Oh no. You poor bastard already. You're still beautiful. You still have the voice of an angel. A tortured angel. Don't cry. Ah, damn.
아무 생각 없이
Oh,
집에 가는 길
balloons.
주머니 속에 전화
Is that a reference to the movie Up by any stretch of the imagination? Kind of like a very loose meaning or a loose reference? Because I don't think I've ever seen like a balloon shop specifically just for balloons. Anyway.
아무 생각 없이 집에 가는 길 주머니 속에 전화길 더듬거리다 환하게 웃는 지난 사진 속 날보다 또 집을 지나쳐 여기에 와 있는지 난 왜 단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면
Even the sink feels blue. That's how depressed Jungho really is. Trying to just poke just a tiny bit of fun because I don't want to fucking cry. But him going onto the swings, representation of memories with her, also swings is something very childish, reminiscent of like simpler times, him not being able to walk into the room where they were together, going into my home and feeling like I'm a stranger. Uh, this is. I don't want to cry. I don't want to take it back because we we all know that Jungho is about to deliver even more vocally and is gonna pierce right through your soul. So I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do and not take it back because I'm already actually starting to tear up because this song originally just struck a real chord with me because it relates to so much more than just a romantic relationship, just someone in your past, relatives, a dog. It doesn't matter who. This relates to so many aspects potentially in all of our lives. This is probably one of the most relatable songs that I've checked out, which is why uh, as time went on, it probably became like one of, if not my number one favorite song off of the album. Anyway,
괜찮을 거라고
yeah.
외면하다가 튀어나온 미련에 찔려 아파하고 왜 단 한 번도 날 잃은 후에 내 자신을 마주하지 못해 자꾸 도망가려 하는지 난 왜 단 한마디면 충분했는데 턱 밑까지 차올랐던 말 이 노래 빌려 얘기해 You're my everything 시간을 돌릴 수만 있다면 다시 너를 볼 수 있다면 그럴 수만 있다면 그땐 꼭 말해줄게 넌 내 삶의 이유의 전부란 걸 너에게로 난 달려가려 해 한순간도
Oh, Jesus Christ.
않을게 이 노래 너에게 줄게 You're my everything 내 맘대로 할 수만 있다면 다시 널 만날 수 있다면 넌 나의 전부였던 걸
Oh, and the pitch black because you left a hole, a gaping hole in my heart. That's pretty much how I'll take it. The constant flowers and the burning, I hope it's a breakup and not necessarily her dying. This reminds me of J. Cole, to be honest. A basketball court burning up. That's like his album cover, I think. One of his recent album covers, or like from a few years ago. The things that made me so happy are now being burnt to ashes. All the things that I love doing that became precious with the addition of you became almost like turned to ash because you're no longer there, and all of those activities mean nothing to me. Him in the black coat, I was like mourning this relationship, the room being on fire. Although I'm kind of like confused because in the middle of the living room, they literally have a sink, like the blue sink. It's kind of interesting. Never seen that before, but I'm absolutely blown away by the vocal progression and how it continues to climax. And just when you thought that he got there, he takes it up a notch. You thought you were there. No, he's going to take it up even higher. And basically, by the end of this music video or the song, you're fucking being a sense. I feel like this was a fucking revelation. Every time I listen to the song, it feels like I'm on drugs because his voice is so incredibly beautiful. And it's something that you can see on his face whenever he performs live. It almost looks like he's about to kill. Like he looks like he's hunting. whenever he performs. When he gets ready to get higher and higher, like you can see the intensity on his face in this music video. You can feel that intensity. And her walking away, and then the set turning into pitch black, that corner of my mind, or that corner, the hole that you left in my heart, that representation was absolutely beautiful. I wish there was a little bit more of a inkling of a explanation as to why she left, what happened, because it's almost like we were good, and then maybe it's just a natural progression of a relationship. When we talked about it quite a bit with like relationships where one person falls out of love while the other one loves so deeply, and they almost want you to make you feel as if it's okay if you don't love me as much as you used to. I can love you for the both of us. I have enough love for the both of us, basically, which is, on one hand, if that is the case, then it's a good thing that she probably left, because it would be an unfulfilled relationship in a way. Because one party will always feel guilty because they don't feel the same way. Like the woman in this music video doesn't feel the same way towards Jungho in this storyline, at the very least. It was beautiful. We already talked about the lyrics, so I don't really want to touch on that, because I'm gonna start thinking again about the various meanings that I took from it the first time I reacted to the song, and I really don't want to talk about it at this moment. But everything that I've basically, like this song, when I first reacted to it, I said that this is, by him saying I give you the song, it's everything that I wanted to tell you, but I was too afraid to tell you when I had the time. And now you're gone. And now I'm telling you this, I'm giving you the song. Almost like a retrospect, in a way. So all these feelings that were at the tip of my tongue, as he says in the lyrics, I was almost about to tell you, but I couldn't, because I was too afraid. I was too shy. I was too closed off. I was afraid of how you may think of me, and how I might come off. And by the time that I finally was able to dedicate this song to you, you're gone. So now, the gloves are off, so metaphorically at least, and I can finally tell you how I felt. And if I could get you back, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to be there with you in that moment. So this was absolutely incredible. And unfortunately, there's a lot of relationships like this where it seems like it's perfect. You complete each other, use one set of earphones for the both of us. There's constant mirroring of them, almost like being each other decalcomane in a way. A beautiful display of love, that we complete each other. And whether it's the headphones, whether it's them on the ground and their heads are touching each other, they always kind of like complete each other. There's almost like this effect happening. No matter what, they always were happy. And then unfortunately, things change. People change, but not always in a relationship. Both people change. Usually one person changes and the other one still loves so deeply, and then that kind of like turns into a bit of a, unfortunate mess. Um yeah, this was absolutely beautiful. This was shot, this is so incredibly cinematic. Um the balloon shop makes me think of Up in a way, and the house and the house, and like the representation of Up, of like the kind of relationship that I wish I could have. Thankfully, they didn't go into a much more tragic route, as my mind would take it if I was the director of this music video. The love interest would probably be dying due to whether illness or car accident or something along the lines of like being forced to say goodbye. That's where my mind goes. Um, if I was the director of this music video, and thankfully I wasn't, because this is probably a little bit more, lighthearted, but at the same time, still incredibly relatable and can touch on everybody and touch everybody's soul, basically. So This was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're interested in extra bit of ATEEZ content such as Kingdom, and now reacting to One Tease. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are out, and episode 4 will be released sometime next week. So if you're interested, check it out, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.